What's up, everybody? You already know what it is. It's the Southern Flow. We're back. We have a special guest on the couch. We're about to build up, lifestyle, culture, all the et ceteras. Let's go. Yeah. Like I said, I'm Loomis Brinks.
What's good? It's your boy Trey B.
Trey B, so much has transpired from the last episode, which I think was, first off, we had a great affair with Tri-State Expo, celebrating Black excellence. We're sitting in some Black excellence right now. Mm-hmm. I think the time before that was what, Nate?
Nate and Coco.
Nate, okay, Coco. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Coco. Big shouts out to Nate.
Sure.
We always giving Nate shouts out for all the work he does in the community, building
Absolutely.
up, all the et ceteras. But as I said, we're here with an extraordinary guest. We're gonna let her introduce herself.
I'm Anterica, but also known as Lou, and I'm the owner of Dixie Diner Cafe here in the Dixie area of Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah, Dixie Cafe. And I'm gonna just jump off the porch with this one, Trey B. What led you to, want to serve and get into the sport of food and restauranting?
Okay, well, I have always cooked since I've been cooking since I was 13.
Okay.
Learned on a grill first.
Ooh.
From my grandfather. So if you start there with the hardest,
yes.
The other stuff just gonna come to you.
Girl, let me tell you, it took me a minute to get that rhythm on the grill.
So, and then with him, we always, like the 4th of July, Memorial Day, every holiday that you can think of, my granddad on that grill. Mm-hmm. So we had a nice sized family. So I learned how to cook big portions first as well too. So being busy, doing this here on this side of the grill, flipping, making sure the barbecue sauce is on this side. So I'm always multitasking. So learning like that as well too has helped me do a lot. So within that timing, and then I started catering as well. So I done that for a long time, meal preps, catering events, baby showers, weddings, anniversaries and stuff. So I was just like, okay, I kind of think I want to take it up a notch.
Would you say this is easy?
No. You have to be dedicated. You have to be ready. If I have you two scheduled, you my cook, you my bartender, you call out and you call out, I got to be here. Yeah. I got to call the next person, hey, you think you come in to cover Trey B shift? You think you come in to cover L shift? It's a lot. Yeah. And if those other people, well, Lou, I was off, I have something to plan on my family. Now I got to, be up here, which I don't mind. Yeah. But it's just, you just never know. So Thursday through Sunday, I'm having to make sure everybody's good, where they need to be, and so it's a lot. And not even just that, you got to make sure you please everybody, because one customer can ruin your whole entire business. You have that one person get on social media. Oh man, really? Oh, my fries was cold. My this and that. Now next thing you know, somebody say, man, you went to Dixie. Now I don't think I'm gonna go. Old girl made a post saying her fry was cold. Yeah. There you go.
That's true, but I think just again, as from what I've seen from afar, it's like because you have so many people that have committed. It's hard for the naysayers to like.
I heard about them lamb chops.
Put it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lamb chops and catfish, man. That's all I do. So,
absolutely. Yeah. And I love it. And it's like I don't just go back there and cook just because I have a passion for it. Yeah. I love it. My slogan for my Chef Lulu was everybody's with love. That was my thing, and it's I'm not trying to be cocky, but a lot of people, they love my food. Yeah. And it's and I don't just do it, I know what I'm doing.
Right.
And it's I enjoy it, and I like to see people, enjoying it themselves and saying, hey man, that was dope, that was good. That makes me feel good. So, yeah.
What you think the experience here Like, what makes the Dixie dining experience different than any other restaurant in the city?
Big on customer service.
Customer service.
When they walk through that door, like once we get to know you, we gonna, hey Trey B, how you doing? Come on in. Like, say if you like Hennessy and Coke, you want your Hennessy and Coke, or you want your Patron? Okay, all right, we got you. Like, we make you feel like you at home, and I'm big on tell them learn their names, learn their drinks, like what they like. You know, we try to do those things. You know, say if you got a kid, we'll say, how your kid doing? You doing everything all right? Because we want you to feel welcome when you're here, when you feel like you at home.
It's family.
You can come here and just like, man, I'm finna go by Dixie Diner, man, and check on my people. Like, we want you to come back more and more. So we try to have that, you know, give you that experience of like you're at home when you're here. Like, we family. That's why I tell them, y'all not my employees, y'all not my coworkers. We're all family.
Yeah.
So I tell them, so the people I started out with opening up, they're the same ones that's been here. Really never had to fire anyone or get rid of. Had somebody, they had found, you know, other opportunities employment-wise, but any bad blood or bad vibes, none of that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I like that. So you for Black culture, would you say like food is just that one thing that brings us together?
Man, that and a good drink and
Yeah.
some music. Yeah. Yeah, so come on, man. What is a good spade game without good music and drink?
Yes.
Come on, you got to have that.
Yes.
So sometimes we'll throw these little tables together and we get to it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like I said,
Improv.
yes, I love it. So
Yeah.
just vibing, connecting with people. Yeah, it's a dope feeling.
Is it hard to stay relevant, like trying to reinvent yourself in the restaurant business? You see so many restaurants come through the city. They'll, you know, be around for a year, 2 years. They maybe mom and pops, maybe franchise. You see Charlie's, it's oof.
Yeah.
It's barely. It's like, are they open still?
Yeah, but when they first opened that line, was right around the whole corner. But yeah.
You see other restaurants. You know, is it hard to stay relevant though?
Not necessarily. Marketing is everything. Keeping yourself known, like people know the lamb chops and Dixie Diner goes together.
Yeah.
People know the catfish and Dixie Diner, it goes together. So it's like you keep that in their face. Like you have to make a person tired. Like, God damn, every time I see it, they always posting lamb chops, you know. But it's like we have to say, and I feel as if there's so much money in Dothan, Alabama. There shouldn't be no competition. Like it's times Thursday nights when we all get off, we're gonna go and support Sugar Shack. We all in our Dixie Diner gear. There's no beef there. You know, other people say, oh, you see such and such doing lamb chops now. So what? It's not like I invented it. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna go where they wanna go.
Yeah.
So I mean, I always say like I tilt my hat to anybody because this business is not easy at all. So it's like, I want everybody to do it. Hell, if all of us can do lamb chops, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, may the best person win. We all right. We all gonna make that money. So, you know. I try to
And
keep,
maybe not even the best person win. It's just like to each his own.
Correct.
Like it'll be your day.
Yeah.
It'll be my day.
Yeah.
And because as you mentioned, the what'd you say, the catfish?
Yes.
Somebody was just talking about your catfish. So you know what I'm saying. So it's just like you said. I love how you said that it's enough for everybody. And a lot of times we take this we take on this notion that, you know, I gotta get mine before it's gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, it's definitely enough.
Yes.
Do you feel like, you know, let's just say 5 years ago, do you feel like the way that people gather and connect now is different? Like, is it different? I know because you just mentioned like the spades, and that's just classic.
Yeah.
You know, Black culture.
Absolutely.
But yeah, do you think people gather and connect differently now than they did 5 years ago?
I'll go back to 7 years. Back then, we all knew how to help each other, get along. If somebody say, well, hey, I'm trying to do this or X, Y, and Z, another person would be like, yeah, I can help you do this, do that. We don't mind putting each other on, as they say. But like now everything is competition. Like me just opening up last year, I had issues with trying to learn how to get my liquor license. So I went to a couple of people, I'll help you, I got you. That's just word of mouth and me just coming out and asking them, get their phone numbers, want to answer the phone.
It's just to get you out their face.
You know what I'm saying? Like just telling me, pushing me, oh, I'm gonna help you. I got a whole book, I got a whole list of how I can, you know, I'm gonna tell you step by step.
Man, just give me the details.
You know what I'm saying? But man, no. But it's like now everything's more competition and they're scared. Like me, I'll tell anybody, like, and they be shocked, like, dang, Lou. And I'm like, man, it's enough money for everybody.
It's no secret.
You know what I'm saying? And then if you find out, you find out. But like, oh, they finna open up such and such down the street. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
What's for me is for me. I
Right.
always say that. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it's my time to, I don't get the business somewhere I close, I can say, well, you know what? I gave this and Donna a good run for the money.
man,
Good
you put the
run.
work in.
Yeah. So it's just like, what's for me, it's gonna happen. So yeah.
What do you see the diner in 5 years from now? Since we was talking about 5 to 7 years ago, what do you see 5 years in the future?
I see it expanding. Same location, I think so, because it is like, this is a busy street. I wouldn't change too much about it. Maybe menu-wise, whatever comes up and out, from time what becomes popular, we'll get in the trend and do it, but I wouldn't have it no other way. I love it. I like my neighborhood. They say, this is the heart of Dixie. I love it. It's anybody welcoming. I just like the vibe. I like the smallness of it. Still keep my less employees.
Yeah.
It's good because now it is hard to find good workers. So the ones that I do have, I'm very appreciative of them. We all put in that work. And I also got a good team, 2 people who we all put in as well, and we make it work. We really do. We have each other backs, and I know I can do it if it wasn't for them too as well. So
Major.
yeah.
Shouts out to the team.
Sure.
Absolutely. There's no I in it, so
You
yeah.
hear me?
Absolutely.
What's something that people complain about in Dothan that they really could contribute and help fix, but they'd rather complain about it?
They say it's nothing to do here. But when we try to have something, like I tried to kick off with an R&B brunch, got a DJ, DJ Firestarter, we finna kick it off. We do this, we put flyers together, a month in advance. They don't come out. They don't support something. They wait for the nightlife. So it's really hard to do something. So a lot of people say that, like, man, ain't nothing to do in Dothan. But when we try to create things, and not even just my business, other people as well too, they don't show up and show out. They want the
more like the club scene.
but we try to do something grown and sexy.
Yeah.
But we just can't get the people to come out. Like, I don't know what it is. I just don't.
And it's just as many adults as it is young adults. Young adults, I guess you could say anything 25 and under.
Yeah.
And then 25 up, you get into like you said, grown and sexy.
Yes.
Handle your business.
Yes, absolutely.
And these are the main people saying, as you said, there's nothing to do in Dothan. I gotta go to Arizona. I gotta go to Miami. Yeah. Like you say, Birmingham. But no, I really think the city has not even in this just opportunity. The things are already happening.
Right.
And it's like, I don't know, is it because it's not something you see on TV, or is it because of proximity, or like, what is the thing that's what is the disconnect?
Every night then I tell myself location. I was just having this conversation with somebody the other day. When I tell people where I'm located and stuff, the first thing they say is that where the guy let off 200 rounds? At your building, at that spot? And like one time it was a girl dancing, hanging out of a tree. Go ahead. And the first thing they say is that girl hanging out of the tree? And I'm like, golly, that wasn't my spot, and I wouldn't even open that late that night. But I just feel like it has a lot to, like they say, I ain't coming down there, and they be shooting, but they shoot anywhere. Anywhere, you know what I'm saying? And but you have some side of towns where a lot of that is less to happen, but things happen, But I just, but I wouldn't have it no other way. I really wouldn't. Like, I love my location. I like when I stand outside and I hear the horns or everybody hanging out their windows to speak. I'm somewhere where I feel like I'm welcome and I'm wanted.
You was just stopping traffic before we came in, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes, some nights when you drive through, you feel like you're hearing that Phil Collins. I can feel it. Like it's a vibe out there. So like you said, people gonna have their like their peaks and chooses. I think it boils down to would you say the consistency?
Yeah.
Staying consistent, staying focused,
staying
in your bag and not being deterred by, as you say, the naysayers.
Correct.
You got any other business ventures besides the restaurant business?
Well, I'm a bail bondsman as well.
Okay.
Super dope.
I didn't know
So,
that.
yeah, absolutely.
What is that life like?
Woo.
Is it a secret to how, like, how does the I'm gonna share a light story, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went through a situation, been in the city for so long, so you come to the country, you think you can just ride around and be, you know, whatever, I had me a little John on me, whatever. And so it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, make a long story short, I ended up going to jail. But how does the bail bondsman know that you're in jail? Like, how did he know to come get me?
Well, it's different ways I can do it. You got your, I call it your pimping parking. Like when, you know, you got some bondsmen who just sit there and wait and just seeing people come in. Me, I wait for that family. So like your mom, your dad, or somebody may call, hey, my son is, or my brother is in jail. Can you help me get them out? Okay, what's their name? Do you know what they went in for? Yes or no? You know, I just need that name. I get that name, I'm gonna call, you know, hey, what this person here in there for? So once I find that out, I call your family back, hey, you got a $500 bond. That's gonna be $185 to get them. So I'm gonna come down there, I'm gonna sign your bond. I'm going to, you know, get you out. You got to make sure you make that court date. Now, when you miss that court date, I turn into a whole different animal because now you cost me money.
You playing with me.
Now you cost me money because if you don't go and you on the run, nobody can find you. I got X, Y, and Z amount of days. I got to pay that whole $500 back because you didn't go to court like you're supposed to. So I tell anybody when I bond somebody to jail, it's like adopting a kid because I got to stay on you. Amen. Go to court. Amen. Make sure this. Amen. You know, it's just like, oh man, dang.
So how long are you liable to that person? Up until just the first court date?
Well, it just depends, because that first court date, they may get continued. So now I'm connected here with you a little bit longer. But once you get as well, like, hey, you got probation, you know, all you got to do is pay X, Y, and Z. Now I can breathe. All right, he went to court, he don't do what he's supposed to done, so woo.
It's out my head.
Okay, yeah, so I don't, you know, gave my child up. So yeah, I'm good. Back to square one again. I'm going to get some more of your children. So yeah, that's how it go.
I like that. Yeah. I like that analogy.
I'm telling you, that's how I tell them. Like, they're like, man, ain't no child. Okay, I understand that, but I got to call you all the time to check up on you and make sure you know what you're supposed to do. I got to remind you, hey man, your court date. Yeah, don't let somebody know who think they know it all. I get them out. Woo. Boy, the little piece of hair I do got, it dang, they're gone. Yeah. But I enjoy that too. You meet a lot of different people, and everybody ain't bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, stuff happens.
Right.
I tell them it's never a good time to go, but you never know, anything may happen. That's always been my slogan. So, you don't know.
So I don't even know if I want to limit this question just to the restaurant.
Okay.
Being that you're an entrepreneur, you're a go-getter.
Okay.
But having the restaurant, running the restaurant, has that made you more optimistic or more realistic about people?
Realistic.
Yeah. Realistic?
Yeah. You
kind of get it. What does that look like? Is that like, because you know how they say, you know the saying, the customer's always right.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Right.
And I'm not trying to, you know, but I'm just saying, because sometimes you do come across, you know, just people that's not having a good day.
Yeah. It takes growth. The younger, hot-headed me.
I'm finna make my point.
Hey, go on, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna use a nice little choice of words.
Yeah.
Real hood. But the growth where I'm at now, being a mom, it's just like I have to choose and pick my battles. So if you telling me your fries is cold, and I know for a fact to put my, hey, do you mind sitting hot 5 to 7 more minutes? Let me cook you some fresh ones. Is that okay? I'm just gonna try my best to ease it out. Hey, next time it's on me. If you ain't got time to wait, you know what I'm saying? I try so many different things. Now, if it just gets to the point you just being rude and nasty, like, come on, man, you got to come and work with me, man. So, my bar manager, she's a lot more patient than I am. She's been doing it a lot more years than I have, and I'm just so easy to just, but I have learned how to just breathe and just say, you know, hey, okay, you got it, you right.
Is there a such thing as a balance when it comes to being a parent and being a business owner?
Oh, absolutely. You got to figure it out. I'm not necessarily a single parent, but my kid's father, he lives in Georgia. So, I mean, I have a guy friend, you know, whatever. He's been awesome, you know, yeah.
He's contributing.
Oh, absolutely. So I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world, but It's like she plays sports, volleyball and basketball.
Oh.
Yeah. So and
Schedule is up.
oh man, and then she's going to the 8th, but she's on JV playing, with 9th and 10th graders. So that's a lot more work. She's getting the workout side of it. She's, it's a lot, but I make it work. I had a Mercedes on 2 wheels. If I can be at 2 places at one time, make it work. But once again, it goes back to the team that I have here. They cover really well. So if I got to run off and get my kid from practice, or if I have to do this, do that, I got you, Lou. I got you. I come in and work in a few hours. We make it work. So, and I think I'm the only one, besides my manager, we have younger kids. Everybody else's kids are older, or they got a good support system or whatever, but they really got my back on that. Whenever I got to get to my baby, I get to her.
I like that.
So yeah, but you got to find a balance in it though. And I like my hours. So my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I try to dedicate it all to her. And then she know Mama gonna be on it Thursday through Sunday. She know that. Yeah. And she today she just turned 13 Saturday.
Oh yeah.
So, and she's very mature age. She's taller than me.
Ooh.
But I get you sure your baby ain't 15, 16? No. Yeah. She's 12, 13. Get up out of here. But yeah. So she handles herself fairly well and know how to cook and all that stuff too. So she know how to feel about herself. Absolutely. I have in there. Yeah, she in there.
Yeah.
Is this restaurant game for everybody? Like, you think anybody could do it?
No, sir.
Do you think it's that easy? Like, what advice would you give to someone that, is inspiring to open up a restaurant business?
Gotta have a game plan. You just have to start out with that. Making sure you know what you want to do and how you want to do it. People like consistency. So when you tell them that you're going to be open at this time and close at that time, they want that. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure, like some people we have one particular guy every Thursday. He's going to come and get them lamb chops and them French fries. He like the mashed potatoes. And due to the horrible weather that we had last Thursday, we decided not to open up because I was concerned about the safety of the employees. Just making sure, getting to and from, and it was flooding. It was bad. So it was to the point like, homeboy called my cell phone. Like, hey man, you messing up my Thursday now. I need my lamb chops. So it just, we got our people who look forward to Dixie Diner opening up on those days. And then on Saturdays, I don't kind of hit them with a twist. You can get them with grits too now. So you got some people who look forward to them grits and them lamb chops as well. So I can say with the consistency, and you got to be dedicated. You got to be ready. You can't just say, well, I'm going to open up and expect for your employees to do everything. Like, you got to be here to manage your business. You got to be here to make sure that everything's being, flow very smoothly. You got those ones who may overpour. You have those ones who may steal. So you just have to be able to deter like who is who. So I can say the ones that's been here with me from day one, they straight. Yeah. They straight.
You get a lot of male support too. You get a lot of male support. What I've been seeing. I know you had the ladies in here doing their thing, but you get a lot of male support too, for sure.
Yeah. I try to. I like to make sure that everybody's satisfied. So I haven't had any food complaints. I've had somebody say like, dang, these are the little fries I get. And I'm like, I got you. I'll throw you a little more on there. Like something like that, but like this nasty. And then a lot of people have to understand lamb chops, they're not made to be overly cooked. So you have some who's not used to it, and they're like, dang, this kind of still pink a little bit. But the true eaters, they cool with it. Yeah. They know it's tender, it's juicy, it's not gonna be all the way done. So I've had a few people like, these done? I'm like, yes, but these my first time. Okay, I understand. So I had to explain it to them, and I don't mind coming out their kitchen, talking and seeing people. So on the day shift, the 11 to 2 shift, I handle the kitchen. I have a nighttime cook, so where I can kind of get to my baby and do a little stuff with her, but I still probably come up here at night to help close down and stuff like that or whatever, but no complaints. I train people as if, like I tell them, regardless, I want you to work as if I'm here at all times. Yes. No slacking. Let's do it because this is what keep y'all bills paid. We need these customers to continue to come in, so therefore you got to handle your business and do what you're supposed to do as well. So like I have OCD, so I'm real big on, come on man, we got to clean up. Like my house, everybody got to take their shoes off. Like it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care, you know, and that's how I am here.
Yeah.
I know when I go to a restaurant, I'm looking at the floors. I'm looking at, if I see crumb, like, babe, come on, babe, let go.
This ain't it.
This ain't it right here. I'm checking out that skull, making sure you got, you know, at least in the 90s, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I have one friend, you know, he always say, man, am I looking at no skull? I'm like, man, yes, they do.
Yeah.
I'm finna look at, and I understand, you know, like, old girl, she knocks off, you know, for small little tedious stuff. But I've been stuck at the 96 for the past year. Like, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, but I know if I go to the 80s, I ain't doing something right. I'm disappointed in myself. So yeah, I'm big on that, man. But running a restaurant is not for everybody, Trey. Like you got to make sure you own this. You got to make sure. Yeah.
Aside from you know making your own money, controlling your own money, like what does ownership mean to you?
It means a lot, man. I was just telling my kid the other day, like, how you carry yourself means everything because everybody know me as the girl who owned Dixie Diner. So when I'm out in public, I have to always carry myself as opposed to watching my phone conversations. You know, just like I had a deep conversation and it was causing me to kind of get a little ugly a little bit, but I'm just like, I'm out in public, I'm at Walmart, can't be on this phone really, you know, acting like this. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna have to call you back. So it's like you have to always hold yourself at a higher standard. You got to, you know, and I'm approachable. You know, I smile, I laugh, you know, I meet no strangers.
Yeah.
So I have to always carry myself and tell myself, like, regardless of type of day I'm having, when I'm out in public, I got to always have this face on because people always wanted, they say, dang, you ain't bring no lamb chop. And sometimes I don't even know these people. But I'm quick to say, okay, you're about Dixie Donna. You know, yes, man, what's your name? I love to get to know the name. The first thing I do when I get in my car, she said her name was X, Y, and Z. I go and send her a friend request on Facebook. Like, you know, I appreciate that. You didn't have to come to me. You didn't have to say that. But I try to interact with everybody. I try that, you know. So it's like that ownership, like it means a lot to me. And it's like I tell my kid, like on Fridays when she ain't got nothing going, I make her come up here and work. You got to learn this. So if something happened to me, like I need you.
That's beautiful.
I need you here. Like I was teaching her how to, you know, accept those orders in the back. My young lady up here in the front, she was showing her how to put orders in and all of that good stuff. And at the end, I was showing her this is how you break your drawdown. This is how you add it all up. You know, you got to make sure that money gonna add up with that cash register. So everybody can be on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, so she had a full day of what she learned, you know, her mommy's business. And I come up here on Wednesdays and prep when my food truck come, get all my food. I had her up here with me, showing her how I season everything, stuff that I use, you know, so she can grow up and help with this stuff. And something happened to mommy, like, I need for you to make me proud and keep this going, So, yeah, ownership is everything. Sometimes it's rough because I be wanna step outside a little bit, you know? You know, but I'm just like, man, dang. You
Hey,
know,
with great power comes great responsibility.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your What you got, Trey?
Just in closing,
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, like, how do you feel, like, how important is the black dollar to you? You know, we the minority in this country, but we the biggest consumers. You got, you know, a black-owned liquor store right here.
Correct.
I think it's still open. Is it still open?
Yeah, it is.
You got your restaurant right here. You got a Sugar Shack.
Yeah.
I just seen Jamel saying something about Playboy Palace. He about to, I don't know what the hell he got going on.
Oh, man.
But then, like you said, you got the A-Rads right there.
who?
Jamel Brown,
Go ahead.
You know, you see a lot of people talking about the A-Rads, right?
Yeah.
They got the liquor store and the gas station and all that.
Yeah.
And people go spend money with them instead of coming to, you know, home girl liquor store right here.
Yeah.
So how you feel about the black dollar? Like how important is it, like, to keep our money in our own community?
It starts with us. If I had a nasty attitude, I wouldn't blame them going to someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you carry yourself and the people you have working for you. It's all about, like I tell, y'all are a reflection of me. When y'all have horrible customer service, they come to me and they say, well, dang, Lou, X, Y, and Z treated me this way or that way. And I'm like, you know, I never had that to happen, but it starts with the owner. That's what it starts with. So it's like, I get it. Everybody say, hey, I want to support our own black business. But sometimes us as African Americans, we don't do right sometimes. Now they say it and we, you know, try to cut corners, or we just say, oh, like if you come in here, I got all these orders on there. Oh, there's just Trey. I get it out there to a minute. No, I have to treat Trey just like he's any other customer as well.
The mayor or whoever.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah. So it's like sometimes we kind of fall by the wayside and kind of get into that homeboy, homegirl type of mindset and mentality, but we can't. Like, you know, even with I've bun people out of jail, I'm like, hey man, I got your receipt. Man, I don't need a receipt. No, let me do this receipt for you, just like you anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I kid around all day, but when it's time to handle business, I'm on top of it.
Straight
Like,
business.
I don't care about you being my cousin, I'm gonna still give you that receipt. You know, I just, it makes me feel good to know that I don't completed my job the whole way, you know. That's it, but sometimes you do have those ones who want discounts and stuff, but let me be the one to say, I got you. Let me do this here, and then the moment it may not go their way, then they may want to go and support the others because they felt like I should have. But let me do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it kind of fluctuates, you know, like I get it. I always like to support Black owned, but just sometimes we don't do the right thing. Not knocking anybody and step on those shoes, but it's just, reality is just reality now.
After the Black owned thing, then it's like immediately it's character, the quality of character. Because, you know, we can say support Black business, but that doesn't mean that it's good business just because it's Black business.
Black, absolutely
and
right.
it's not knocking Black business, but again, you said, as you mentioned, we have to hold ourselves to higher standards. We can't conduct business as though it's some homeboy, homegirl type in the treehouse serving. No.
Yeah, we got to push them orders out. You got to, you know, treat them with respect. They come through the door and I have like, Lou, you know me. Yes, I do, but I still want to greet you and treat you like everybody else. Let me do this, you know. So
we downtown. It's prime real estate. This is Dixie.
Absolutely.
Real quick, what makes this Dixie? What separates this area? What's the story of that?
Now, why would you ask me that? But
I'm thinking it's because of the train station right here.
Okay.
I think that is like a historic, one of the historic landmarks in the city, the train station.
Okay.
So I think that's got something
To do with it. Okay.
to do with it.
Okay. Did you say that because you didn't know, or it was more to it?
I definitely don't.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest, you know.
No,
what
that's a good question to put out there, because I always wondered. I was like, what separates this section? I mean, but to me, that's a cool element of the city.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's its own little.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can
this
feel
area.
it coming. You ride through it. It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So
It is.
But no, that's beautiful. I know Trey said conclusion, but just real quick, what's one thing that you see could be a benefit to Dothan, something that's not here that could potentially come and be a benefit to Dothan, an attribute to Dothan?
Are you meaning
Game, anything, whatever you see, whether it's in business, in the business world, it's culture, politics, like.
I just say us supporting each other. Like just all businesses, like we're so caught up and concerned about who's doing what and competition. Like kicking chicken, I love them. Go and support, tell them chili dogs up every chance I get.
Cause I ain't playing with you.
Not at all. Dedicated, 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like Chef Kim, you know what I'm saying? I look up to her as well. You know, it's just a lot of people that I look up to. I have no beef, no competition. Like my only competition is myself. I try to do something like what I did on a Tuesday. I'm gonna try to wake up that Wednesday and do something better than I did on that Tuesday. So I'm in competition with myself. But when it comes down to businesses and stuff, everybody's older than me, of course. So I look up to everybody, even the younger people. But like, if we all just come together and just really make it work, and people see that, I feel like that'll help all of us build, because it's like, well, dang, you know, she over there supporting Dixie Downer and she own this, or dang, you know, this. It's just a good feeling. That's why I love to go to these other different establishments and post their stuff. Like, dang, I got to play for Kazar, or I'm up here at the Sugar Shack tonight. That shows like, ooh, like, dang, you know, that support. I love that.
I'm not just limited to my space. I can move around.
Yeah, now my timing is limited a little bit, so I ain't really been able to support a lot of other businesses like I want to, because like by the time I get out of here, that bed calling me. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go lay down. Or sometimes I can't even go and do that. Now I got to give my baby the little energy I do have left. So like I just tell people, no, it's not that I want to come. It's just, man, but any other restaurant owners, they understand that. They'll know, like, okay, how about, like, shout out to, like, for real, Tammy Powder. she's like, you know, the blueprint. That lady there, she wears so many hats. You know what I'm saying? And also,
Famous around the city, man.
Tanisha Dorsey, like TT, that's my
Miss T,
girl.
man, another giant.
That's
yeah.
my bestie, you know. So
Yeah.
seeing her, and I also have another good friend, Kawana. Kawana is really good. She had Christian's Chicken.
Okay.
But before then, she also had something else, and always cooked. Her and her husband always had each other back and stuff like that. So it's always, you know, like older people I hang with, I deal with and stuff, you know, or whatever. But overall, we good.
No, that's super dope. Y'all heard it here.
Yeah.
We're in Dixie at the Dixie Cafe.
Absolutely.
It's a vibe. Lou, we appreciate you for hopping on the Southern Flow, just building with us, sharing perspective.
I appreciate
She's harder to
y'all.
get to than the president, so I'm just
He's
messing.
busy.
I'm just messing with you.
But man, I appreciate y'all like
Yeah.
giving me this opportunity, reaching out, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff, whatever. That's pretty dope. you
Yeah.
know?
So, you know, when y'all tap into this one, y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Y'all leave us some comments. Like I said, we trying to figure out the history behind Dixie. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got that insight, we trying to get it. You know what I'm
Including
saying?
me.
Yeah, you feel me? We're gonna keep building up. We know Lou gonna keep building up. Y'all make sure y'all come in and support. Like I said, we right here in Dixie Cafe. What's the address?
220 East Powell Street, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 2 to 6 to 10. Y'all come check us out.
Just like that. Can they find you?
Absolutely. Facebook, Dixie Diner Cafe, we on there. And then my personal page is Anterica Lou Danielle. Y'all hit me up.
Just like that. Tracy, you got anything before we close
Hey
out?
man, this was a great build, man. Great episode. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thank
We're gonna
y'all.
keep building up. Y'all keep building up. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.